Right now, leaders at Mooresville Charter School are apologizing after a viral video showed students from the school wearing "Make America Great Again" shirts and hats at the National Museum of African American History in D.C.
In a video, a teacher from another school says the students from Pine Lake Preparatory made her and her students feel uncomfortable at the museum. WCNC Charlotte's Shamarria Morrison is joining us now. So Shay, we're hearing from the school. What is their response to these criticisms we're seeing online?
Well, Vanessa, Pine Lake Prep's executive director says they're sorry for allowing students to wear political messages on the trip and for the impacts of those actions. But current and former students that I spoke to say the school needs to go a lot further in its message.
We are standing outside the National African American Museum and Culture, and there's a class of students in front of us, and the majority of them have on Trump hats and "Make America Great Again." My students feel so uncomfortable.
Last week, students from Mooresville's Pine Lake Preparatory were on a field trip in Washington, D.C., when a group of them were caught on camera wearing the political clothes.
My first reaction was disgust.
Michael Stratford goes to the school, and he says he isn't surprised by this.
The black and brown community at Pine Lake has been dealing with this discrimination for a lot of years, and we've been trying to fight against it for the equal amount of years.
Stratford says when he saw this video, he knew exactly what to call it.
I'd say that it was a mixture of direct racism and peer pressure.
He wishes his school's administrator said the same. Instead, the school's executive director, Andrew Mooresville, said in a statement, in part, "There is an expected level of decorum in D.C., and even more so when visiting memorials, monuments, and museums. We fell short. We have a dress code and expectations that we did not enforce. An unintended consequence of this was an open invitation for political discord, divisiveness, discomfort, and hurt. Hats and more so, those with political messages, were inappropriate on the trip and in those spaces." A former student says that's not the point.
Donald Trump has come out and said openly racist, openly open things against women, and it's not right to wear apparel that supports that person in front of the museum.
The school says for the past 6 years, they've been, quote, creating an environment that develops an appreciation for differences in perspective, privilege, background, culture, and identity. Some students say that isn't always the case.
They like to put out statements, like quality statements and mission statements and things that are really just empty words at the end of the day.
Well, Fred, Vanessa, I spoke to a student who was actually in D.C. on the trip, and they told me they didn't feel empowered to speak up then, and they still don't feel empowered now, and they don't want the school to sweep this serious incident under the rug.
Wow. All right, Shay, thank you.